Now we are discussing about optics, which is known as light. Chapter of light will be discussed now. Now we have to know what is light. Light is a form of energy. There are mainly 8 forms of energy. What is light energy? Light is such a form of energy which can travel without the help of any medium and makes an object visible when it is incident on an object. Light itself is not visible. Keep in mind, light can make an object visible. Now, how does light travel? Light travels in the form of wave. It travels along a straight line path. Along a straight line path. Now, to show the direction of light, the way of light, you must give an arrow. By an arrow, direction of light is shown. Now the light is traveling from A towards B. These are the direction of light. Now, no medium is required for traveling of light. Light can travel through vacuum, through which light can travel without any problem. That is, light can travel conveniently, light can travel rapidly. That is called transparent medium. Transparent medium like water. Water, air, etc., glass, other transparent medium. And there is another medium, translucent medium. Translucent. Translucent medium is that medium through which light can travel partially. That is rough glass, oil paper, etc., other translucent medium. And the third one is opaque medium through which light cannot travel at all. Opaque medium, example of opaque medium is stone, wood, etc., bricks, etc., the opaque medium. So the medium through which light can travel easily, conveniently is called transparent medium. Now we have to know the way of light, the classification of light regarding their direction. Now, a single ray of light cannot be considered. When light travels, they travel in a group. The way of light is shown by some straight lines. These are called rays of light. If the rays of light are parallel to each other, then they are called parallel beam of light. Parallel beam of light. And say from sun, the sun rays are coming parallel. So the sun rays are parallel. And if the rays of light in a beam, if the rays converge at a point or try to converge at a point, then that beam is called convergent. As they converge at a point, therefore the beam is called convergent. And another beam, third type of beam, if the rays of light diverge from a point, then that beam is called divergent. So you have seen there are 3 types of beam: parallel beam, number 2, convergent beam, convergent, as they converge, so they are convergent. And number 3, divergent. These 3 types of beam are there. So we have already learned there are 3 types of beam: parallel beam, convergent beam, and divergent beam. You see, there are 3 types of beam. And according to medium, according to traveling, there are 3 types of medium: transparent, translucent, and opaque. Now we have to see, we have to know some phenomena regarding the traveling of light. These different phenomena are actually the optical phenomena, and we have to go through those phenomena. First one is reflection of light. Reflection of light. Reflection of light. In our daily life, regularly we see the reflection of light. What about reflection of light? What is reflection? Say there is a medium. This is a plain mirror, and light traveling through air, a ray of light, AO, is incident on the surface of the mirror MN at a point O. O is the point of incidence, and AO is the incident ray. Another ray AO has been obstructed by the surface of MN, and after being obstructed, it returned back in the medium on the way of OM. So OM is the reflected ray. So this phenomenon is called reflection of light. Now, what is reflection of light? Traveling through a medium, if a ray of light be incident on the surface of a second medium, then after being obstruction, the ray is returned back to the first medium again. The phenomenon is called reflection of light. Here, AO is the incident ray, O is the point of incidence, OM is the reflected ray, MN is the reflection, and if a perpendicular is drawn on the point O, perpendicular OP, this is called normal. So OP is the normal. Another angle between the incident ray and the normal is called angle of incidence. Another angle framed between the reflected ray and the normal is called angle of reflection. Now, AOP is the angle of incidence, which can be considered as I, and UM is the angle of reflection, which can be considered as R. Now, there are 2 laws of reflection. First law, the incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal drawn on the point of incidence on the reflecting surface lie on the same plane. This is the first law of reflection of light. Incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal drawn on the point of incidence on the reflecting surface lie on the same plane. Now the second law. Very simple. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. So these are the two laws you have to keep in your mind, and I think you have gone through these two laws and reflection of light in your earlier classes. Now, as the light started from reflection and the formation of image is related to both reflection and refraction, therefore we have to know the phenomenon of reflection of light very carefully.
Now we are discussing about the angle of deviation after reflection of light. Let us consider a ray AO is incident on the surface of a plane mirror MN. AO is the incident ray and OB is the reflected ray. OP is the normal. Now AOP is the angle of incidence, that is I, and BOP is the angle of refraction. It is equal to I because angle of incidence equal to angle of refraction. So AOP equal to BOP. Now if the ray would move along the straight line path, then the path of the ray would have been AOX. Now the angle of deviation is BOX. So we have to determine the angle of deviation BOX. Now angle of deviation is BOX after reflection of light. This BOX equal to angle AOX minus angle AOB. That is equal to AOX means 180 degree minus AOB means AOP plus BOP. Angle AOP plus angle BOP, that is equal to 180 degree minus AOP means I plus BOP means I. Here AOP plus BOP is within bracket. That is equal to 180 degree minus 2I. So angle of deviation, that is BOX after reflection of light is 180 degree minus 2I. That is 180 degree minus 2 into angle of incidence. Now if a ray of light be incident at an angle 40 degree, say the value of AOP is 40 degree, then BOP will also be 40 degree. So angle of deviation delta will be 180 minus 2 into 40 degree. That is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree, that is 100 degree. So following the formula 180 degree minus 2I, we get the angle of deviation is 100 degree after reflection of light when the ray of angle of incidence is 40 degree. Thank you, my students. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.